All right, good afternoon. Have I got some news for you guys today? So, not only do we have Mark Kelly in the news for going against Donald Trump, now we have our newest congressperson out here in Arizona, Adelita Grijalva, in the news for intervening on a raid. And this is our Congress people doing it, folks. And she was just sworn into office not even 3 weeks ago, and here she is involved in a protest with the ICE agents. I'm going to go ahead and share this broadcast with you guys. I'd like to get that out there, and make sure you guys kind of share this everywhere if you would. I'd appreciate it. And let's see.
Involving federal law enforcement raids targeting a chain of Mexican eateries across southern Arizona. 13 News has confirmed IRS and HSI agents were at multiple locations of Taco Hero, 4 in Tucson and 1 in Sierra Vista. An Arizona congresswoman found herself in the middle as protesters confronted agents this morning at the restaurant on Grande Avenue west of downtown Tucson.
13 News reporter Kayla Butter joining us live from the ICE field office off Country Club in Tucson, now where some protesters were gathered. But Kayla, things have quieted down compared to earlier today.
Yeah, they definitely quieted down a lot. There aren't any protesters here anymore, and I haven't seen any within the past hour or so. But starting around 5 hours ago, there were a couple dozen protesters coming and going from this field office, and TPD officers in the area as well patrolling just in case things got a little bit intense. Now, they started coming here right after those raids that were seen across southern Arizona earlier this morning. Now, in a statement to 13 News, ICE says that federal agents were executing 16 search warrants in southern Arizona today as a part of a, quote, years-long investigation into immigration and tax violations. ICE says their Homeland Security investigations agents took several people into custody, though we have not yet been told how many or where they're being held. I was on the scene at one Taco Hero location this morning where I saw agents inside packing things into boxes, which they eventually brought outside and packed into cars. At a Taco Hero location off Grand Avenue, there was an active scene with protesters, some of whom were detained and hit with some form of gas thrown by agents in tactical gear. Representative Adelita Grijalva was at that location and claims she and her staff were pepper sprayed by federal agents when she identified herself as a member of Congress and asked for more information on the raid.
They're targeting small mom and pop businesses that don't have the financial resources to fight back. And so they're looking at I-9s, and that's what they're doing. They're targeting small businesses and people that are helping in our communities in order to try to fill the quota that Trump has given them.
Protesters have showed up on locations across southern Arizona today, speaking out against the raids.
We're hoping that it shows ICE that Tucson is ready to defend the community. We are ready to defend and, do our best to save our friends and families from being abducted.
We'll keep you updated on air and on our website at KMLD.com as we learn more information about today's raids. Reporting live in Tucson, Kayla Butter, 13 News.
Thank you, Kayla. And Tucson mayors and vice mayor call the federal agents' response to today's protest, quote, disproportionate. In a statement, Mayor Regina Romero and Vice Mayor Lane Santa Cruz say in part, quote, use of force, smoke grenades and pepper balls against the public, including our own representative Adelita Grijalva, is not justified and cannot be tolerated. Quote, we are committed to having a safe city where everyone's right.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, if that's what she wants to be claiming, why would you, as a congressperson, just newly sworn in, be involved in an ICE raid, sitting there with the protesters and getting in the way? And then she's complaining about being supposedly tear gassed. Daniel Gutierrez was there, and Daniel said it didn't even affect her. Again, here is a newly sworn in person that was sitting there protesting this. And and here's the thing, when she's telling people to get away, and all that stuff in the live footage, she's not telling the people to get away. She's telling the ICE agents and people to get away. And and there are several boots on the ground there that witnessed it and talk about something that's just totally ridiculous. But there you have it, folks. So thought I'd get that out there to you guys. I wanted to share that. It's just, again, this has been one thing after the next. I've got a little more about, here's another one on her pepper spray. Hold on here a second. I'm going to share this with you guys as well.
Crazy scene down there in Tucson. And Grijalva said all of this went down in the middle of the street and estimates about 40 immigration and customs enforcement agents, most of them masked up, were there along with several government vehicles.
Watch out. This was the chaotic scene in Tucson. People running, smoke rising, and law enforcement barking orders.
Get out of the road now!
You guys got to pay attention here.
Get out of the road! Out of the road now!
That's Grijalva in the red dress.
The crowd had gathered to protest an immigration raid at a popular taco shop and other local businesses. Congresswoman Adelita Grijalva was on her way to eat lunch when she stumbled onto the scene.
That's her right there.
After she identified herself as a member of Congress, Grijalva said federal immigration and customs, or ICE agents, pushed her around and hit her with pepper spray.
We saw people directly sprayed, members of our press, everybody that was with me, my staff member, myself, 2 staff members we have like remnants of whatever they sprayed on us. Excuse me, it's bothering me.
A spokesperson for ICE told Politico that Grijalva was not hit with pepper spray, that she was only in the area of someone who was. But this video shows what appears to be a pepper ball hitting the ground between her legs.
And we did get a statement from ICE that said that this raid was part of.
Okay, there you guys have it. But again, it did not even hit her. It hit the ground, and they kept moving forward. She's made a big deal out of this. Again, why is a member of Congress sitting down there right in the middle of a protest who was just newly sworn in? That this gal is out there. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. So, hold on a second. Sorry about that. But anyways, that just cracks me up. So, between Mark Kelly and now her, as far as I'm concerned, both need to be charged now. She's intervening on a federal operation, and this is a member of Congress now intervening on such an operation. This is the kind of stuff that needs to be stopped. Um, I want to start seeing arrests made. I want to see these people held accountable for their actions as well. If that was you or I down there intervening on an ICE raid, I guarantee you they'd throw our butts in jail. That I can guarantee you. And this is just where we're at, folks. It's just nonstop. And if you guys have any thoughts or comments on this, or if you got any extra footage on that event, um, email me over to yournewsarizona@gmail.com, or you can call into my studio, 928-385-4738, and just give me your opinions on this matter. Again, this is the kind of garbage that we're witnessing here in Arizona. This is what happens, folks, when you guys don't get out and vote, and we got a Democrat in Congress, and they're out there assisting with these riots and different things going on. This is our people that's supposed to represent Arizona that's sitting there at ICE raids intervening. Don't figure, right? Well, there you guys have it. We just have seen so much garbage over the last several years, and what we're witnessing now is even worse. And I gotta remove this off my screen. Sorry about that. Anyways, hope you guys are all having a great Saturday. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Please just get this out there everywhere, and show people what our newly representative here in Arizona is doing. And Adelita Grijalva will help make you famous. But anyways, yeah, I have not gotten any more updates on what's going on with Mark Kelly. It's almost like the story's kind of gone silent. I'd like to see action on that as well. And so, anybody gets any kind of updates before I get them, send them into my studio. I'd appreciate that as well. Other than that, you guys enjoy your weekend out there. God bless all of you guys. We'll be back live on Monday, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 Pacific. Jonathan and Julie D in the morning. Hope you guys can tune in. And beyond that, any other breaking news, other stories we get, we'll cut in time to time and get those broadcasts out to you guys. So, other than that, God bless you guys. Enjoy your weekend.